Good day and welcome to our special broadcasting. I'm Manabe Matimu. We bring you today's top stories. We begin with a developing story that is stirring significant controversy within South African politics. An ANC member and a former Deputy Minister of State and Security, Zizi Kodwa, has officially returned to Parliament today. Despite being implicated in corruption allegations, Kodwa's return comes and growing concern over the ANC enforcement of its step-aside rule, a policy introduced to combat corruption by requiring members accused of wrongdoings. The step-aside rule has been a cornerstone of the ANC efforts to restore public's trust, but Kodwa's return raises questions about the party's commitment to its own principles. Critics argue that this move undermines the integrity of the ANC anti-corruption stance and could erode public confidential application of these decisions. Some are questioning whether the ANC is truly willing to enforce its policies or internal pressures are leading to the selective of this enforcement. That's it for today's top stories. We'll continue to monitor the development and provide you with updates of when the information becomes available.
Good afternoon, my name is President Masindi and I am reporting live from our very own station, News 2000, concerning the matter of Mr. Ronaldo Gauss, who called blacks kafirs, which means like he stated that the blacks are the same as monkeys. So concerning this matter, Mr. Gauss was being suspended and this decision was being taken by the political states, which is the president of DA Helen Zille and then the president of the nation, who is President Cyril Ramaphosa. This matter brought a shame upon to the nation. So now we are calling upon one of the member of a community to come and state his or her view upon this matter. We are having one of the community members who was also shocked. Good afternoon, dear. What is your name?
My name is Mangamitana.
Okay, thank you. I would like to ask you, according to the matter of Mr. Gauss, like according to your view, what do you think, or how did it affect the blacks? What Mr. Gauss said, how did it affect the blacks?
We are being discriminated, and it shows that racism won't end anytime soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Indeed, this shows that black people were shocked about the statement of Mr. Gauss. Once again, we are having another member of the community who is also shocked and angry about the statement of Mr. Gauss. Okay, good afternoon, ma'am. Can you please introduce yourself?
Good afternoon to you too. I'm Nompumelelo, a member of a community.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to ask you, do you think Mr. Gauss is a racist, according to what he said about blacks?
I really think Mr. Gauss is a racist, according to what he said, because he's being discriminative against black or toward blacks. Because he can't say we are kafirs. That means we are animals, according to him. So I'm very angry. And then he's too discriminative, to be honest. He does not consider us as real people that belong in this world.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for answering the question precisely. Here's my last interview. Good afternoon, ma'am. Ask you a question, concerning the matter of Mr. Gauss. So, like, as the media released, we read that President Cyril Ramaphosa and then the president of the DA Helen Zille suspended Mr. Gauss after what he said about blacks. So I want to ask you now, do you think the suspension, he deserved it, or it was fair enough for him?
Personally, I think the suspension was not enough, because what he did is unacceptable. So they should have just fired him.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, reporting live from our own News 2000. I'm Manabe Matimu, bring you today's breaking news. South Africa feels the ripple effects of Kenya's political turmoil. The ongoing protests in Kenya have sparked concerns among South African business leaders who fear potential disruption to trade and economic ties between the two nations. With South Africa being one of Kenya's largest trading partners, any instabilities in the region could have far-reaching consequences for local businesses. Trade disruptions are already being felt, with South Africans exposed to Kenya, including machineries, electronics, and vehicles being delayed or halted due to the unrest. The rand has also shown signs of volatility, and further instabilities could lead to economic losses for South African businesses operating in Kenya. I'm worried about the impact on our economy, said Johannesburg resident and a business owner Nomsa Mahlangu. We can't afford to lose trade partners, especially in a region as violent as East Africa. There are also concerns about the political influence of refugees fleeing Kenya's violence, which could put pressure on the South African migration system. We need to be prepared to handle a possible refugee crisis, said Sipho Mthembu, a member of the EFF party. We can't turn a blind eye to our own fellow Africans. Regional instability is another concern, as the unrest in Kenya could have a domino effect, destabilizing the entire East African region and impacting South African interests in the area. We urge both sides to engage in constructive dialogue and find a peaceful solution, said Clayson Minyela, spokesperson for the Department of International Relations and Cooperation. On social media, South Africa are sharing their thoughts using the hashtag #StandWithKenya, with many calling for international intervention to prevent further violence. It's time to fight for democracy and fair elections, said Twitter user @SpuMabasa. We stand with Kenyan people and call for a peaceful resolution. That's it for today's stories.